Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Tuesday market webcast. Okay, we talked yesterday about the tape basically being stuck between the 9-day and the 20-day on the continuation chart on the daily. The picture isn't too different on the front month either. Front month mid bands 82. It actually probably is a little crisper on the front month. Let's see. Yeah, same deal. So here's your 20. This is June contract. You can see 1, 2, 3 tests of the 9-day. You can see the 20's held up, and we're just kind of inside this range. Okay. So it's really control of the market for the week. Control of the market in the short term is really up for grabs. We go to the hourly chart and you can see it's a battle between you have the 20-day and the 9-day at the edges along with the pre-FOMC price. You've got the weekly pivot in the middle of this at 39.1675. So they came out yesterday around they opened it around 39.04. They don't do anything with it. We ended up in a long heading to the upside. And we ended up in 2 longs actually. Got up to our proprietary level in the morning and then it chopped around. So we waited and got in again at 18.5. I didn't really think it was going to head into the 40s, but I mean, there it goes. But what we did identify later in the day was just a series of lower highs, and we were wondering on the microphone about a retracement back into the weekly pivot area or maybe even back into OPG. That got a short 39, and we took a little off, but then we deliberately held at a minimum a runner, most of us 2/3, into the overnight from the 39 area. Some of us had to get back in on the print 38.75. Some of us survived that, and we took profits this morning. So it was a solid, beginning to the week. But the premise behind all of that was we still haven't decided. The bulls and the bears have not decided who's going to have tape control for the week, and the afternoon that the bulls put in yesterday kind of put everything in doubt, and it opened the door to the possibility of retracing back into this area, and here we are. So it's 8:36 in the morning as I'm taping this, and we are sitting on top of the weekly pivot, which is okay. But what I would say to the bulls is, if they seal off the hourly mid-band and they seal off the dots here, which is the daily pivot and the weekly pivot, and they can push back into yesterday's Globex lows and deal with the bottom of this range and somehow be victorious at the bottom of the ranges, which is the part that the bears always struggle with. It's the follow through. It's never getting there. It's always fun watching them get there, but then it takes so much for them to get there. It's just like boop, bye. Here we go, squeeze, and off we go. We'll have to see if they get back down there what the story is going to be there. If you're the bulls, the easiest thing you can do is establish some kind of a higher low, and there's a lot of opportunity in here to do that. Then you got to take out yesterday's high, 44.5. If you do that, then you can challenge this lower high from Thursday, where it failed at mid-band resistance, 58.75. If you do that and you can hold price overnight somewhere up here, then reflecting back on the first 2 days of the week, it's going to look like, well, we tested daily mid-band on Friday. We put in support Sunday, Monday. Higher high versus Friday. Higher low, higher high. At that point, that tape control gets handed over to the bulls, and you're going to probably get some pretty directional pricing as we get towards the end of the week. So today's a pretty key day. Neither side put it away yesterday, and it's all back up for grabs today. So we'll see what the volatility is like. Respect risk, take profits where you find them, but you can let runners work and roll up stops and things like that. We were rolling up all day yesterday. It was really that kind of a market. We had 3 runners yesterday, 10 handles, 20 handles, 20 handles. So it was a tape that was extending, which we didn't see for a decent portion of last week. It was really doing it would run 6, 8, 10 handles and then come back. So it's not, it's not really consolidating like, say, Wednesday here before the Fed rip, Friday before the drop. So we'll see where we stand heading into tomorrow. That's what I'm looking at. All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care. Trade them well. Come check out the room. Come learn how to trade this stuff. Great group of people. We'd love to meet you. And, if you want to learn how to trade index futures, we got you. All right. Trade them well. Talk to you tomorrow. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.